Hey everybody, the Respiral here, and welcome back to more of Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. Okay, episode 3, The Kidnap Turnabout. Boom. Oh man. March 13th. Lots of questions. It's time. Don't worry, Mr. Edgeworth. I'll be following your every movement with my binoculars. Good to hear. Now make sure you don't lose sight of me. I'm counting on you for backup. You can count on me, sir. I have to go. The kidnapper is supposed to contact me soon. Who would have thought that upon my return, I'd be thrust into a kidnapping case? What? And that I would be the one who would have to make the ransom drop off. How bizarre. Oh man. Let's see. I checked that the money is all there, safe inside this suitcase. Hey! Now all I have to do is await further instructions from the kidnapper, which I'm expecting to be transferred to my cell phone. I wonder who else is around. This is the meeting place after all. Gatewater. Welcome to Gatewater Land! Oh, thank you. And a big hello to you. I'm the Proto-Badger. Nice to meet you. Okay. He's holding up a photo rally sign. Excuse me, but were you perhaps thinking of taking a picture with me? A picture? Of you? Sorry, but I'm not interested. Oh, that's too bad. Well, have a good day. Hello? Oh god. Who are you? You're not Ernest Amano. It sounds like the kidnapper is using some sort of voice alteration device. I'm his representative, Miles Edgeworth. At your service. Are you a cop? No, I'm a prosecutor. Alright, lots of silence. I know what you're wondering, and yes, I have brought the ransom money with me. I see. In that case, bring the money with you to the stadium. So this person intends to see if I'm being followed, huh? Please, Detective Gumshoe, I really need you to come through for me this one time. Oh god, the blue badge is so creepy in some instances. Yeesh. Dunk, boom. Another phone call? Yeah, I figured. I see you're here. Edgeworth speaking. Next, come to the haunted house. And just how long do you intend to have me wander around for? That's for me to decide. You don't have much of a choice here, my friend. I suppose not. Okay, so we walk to the stadium to walk away. What? Also, I should probably note, it's fairly windy today, so I'm hoping that won't get picked up that much. But we'll see. I've arrived. Go inside. Oh, great. I'm waiting for the suitcase to change. Oh god, this place is creepy. Ugh. What a dismal place. That's it, go through those doors. Am I being watched from somewhere? We're here. Leave the money and go. Now. Oh dear. I was hoping for an exchange, but maybe I should do as they say for now and not push it. Oh god. What a creepy ass place. I couldn't catch even a glimpse of the kidnapper. Perhaps I should keep an eye on this haunted house until police backup arrives. Am I in control? Oh no. Episode 3, The Kidnap Turnabout. Oh, it's so creepy. Why the hell would Edgeworth not have turned around by this point? Like, are you serious? Ah! It was a trap! What a shock. Okay, so here we go. March 13th. We don't know where. That guy betrayed. No, can't be. Then the deal... Who is that? And what are they talking about? Split police. Alright. In front of, meet up. Can't move my body. I fear I may faint again. What's that noise? Is it rain? Probably rain. Where am I? How long was I out? It wasn't raining like it is now when I made the drop-off. It is raining. Okay. This was supposed to be a simple affair. So why have I been taken hostage as well? I can only assume Detective Gumshoe lost sight of me at some point. The only reason I agreed to be the drop-off man was because of that phone call. Phone call! It was from Mr. Ernest Amano, the director of the powerful Zaibatsu, the Amano group. But aside from that, I also owe him a great debt of gratitude. Okay. His only son, Lance, has been kidnapped. I know that Lance is already in his 20s, but I guess some things you never grow out of. Well, great, we're in a bit of a sticky situation. Can't sit around waiting for someone to come help me. I must escape somehow. No! You've been tied to a pole! Was that you making that funny sound? Who's there? And how dare you laugh at a gentleman's plight? Hey! New character. Who are you? Are you one of the kidnappers? A kidnapper? Me? No way. I'm not into such petty crimes. Nope, I'm after something much, much bigger. It really just looks like Edgeworth can't help but look at chests. Because this has been twice now. One on the in case 2, on the airplane. He was doing the same with Rhoda. And again, my god, I must be worn out from today's ordeals. Focus, Miles. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry about that. Okay, even in the depths of night, where no other bird dares to take flight, one alone source to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief Yatagarasu. Great thief? Did she really just claim to be the Yatagarasu? Oh, but my real name is Kay Faraday. You can call me Kay. Kay? Good. Glad that's settled. Not quite. I have a mountain of questions for you. But first, if you would be so kind as to remove these ropes. I wonder, should I remove them? I was actually having a lot of fun watching you make those silly faces. Hey, there's no need to get all mad and icy glary on me, you know? This rope goes through here, and there you go. What a relief. I owe you my thanks. It's okay. You can pay me back in full later. Now then, what question should I start with? Unfortunately, I can already tell nothing is going to be easy with this cheeky girl. So, great thief. That's the only thing I can ask. Okay. You call yourself a great thief, yet are you really a thief at all? You doubt me? I get it. You think that a young lady like me couldn't possibly be such a big-time thief, right? That's not the part I have a tough time believing. I am the real genuine Yatagarasu, you know. Well, she does have the scarf. Or a scarf with it on. With the symbol of the Yatagarasu on it. I'm a pure-blooded great thief. It's a little something I inherited from my predecessor. In that case, you wouldn't mind if I arrested you then, right? What? Of course I'd mind. I haven't stolen anything yet. Seriously. I don't know how you can say such a horrible thing to your savior. That's true, technically she hasn't stolen anything in front of me. Yet. Okay, so the Yatagarasu. When you say you're the Yatagarasu, do you mean you are the Yatagarasu? Yep. The most righteous of the righteous, the legendary great thief. but the title was only recently succeeded to me, so I haven't had a chance to steal anything yet as the second Yatagarasu. I was not aware that thieves could pass down their titles like that. But don't worry, I've got some big plans in the works. Big plans, huh? They wouldn't happen to lead to a big arrest, would they? I knew it. There's just no reasoning with the prosecutor. I'm not the problem here. I'll have you know that the Yatagarasu has no interest in stealing petty things. Our trinkets. There's one thing, and only one thing, I want to steal. Only one thing. And what would that be? That's going to have to wait until we find our way out of here. Well, at least there is one thing we agree on. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time later to learn more about you. So you never told me what your name is, Mr. Prosecutor? Ah, I guess not. I'm Miles Edgeworth. Now I remember. How can you remember something I just told you? But she sure is cheery. Alright then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's get out of here. Oh no, it wasn't that simple. What a guess. What a surprise. It would seem that we are locked in from the other side. What? No way. I don't hear you. Okay, you do remember where you came in from, right? The window. Looks like that might be our only way out of this room. Whoops, slight miscalculation. That's a good height to make an entrance from, but I can't jump that high to make an exit. Suppose we have no choice but to look around and see if we can't find another way out. So the investigation of the isolation room begins. Where's this? Isn't this my phone? Looks like it made it through the ordeal intact. Only there was some way, or there was a way, for us to contact someone on the outside. But we do have a way, right here. There was a cell phone here this whole time? If I'm right, Detective Gumshoe should have contacted the precinct for backup by now. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay? I was so worried, sir. I'm fine. I was knocked unconscious for a spell by the kidnapper, that's all. I'm sorry, sir, I'm such a failure. If only I hadn't lost sight of you. Detective, we don't have time for this. Have the police set up a perimeter right now? You don't have to worry about that, sir. I already got the boys working on that. But in doing that, I sorta... What's wrong, Detective? Sorry to butt in, but I'm afraid you're going to have to make do with me. Who is this? Shi Long Lang, of Interpol. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard a great deal about you. So why exactly is an Interpol agent like yourself involved in a domestic kidnapping case? Don't sweat the details. A crime's a crime, whether it's on a local or a global scale. Besides, you're the one who's in a world of trouble. And why would you say that? Lang Zi says, the pack that runs together stays together. You catch my drift? You caused quite a ruckus by running blindly into a situation and then getting caught. You should have contacted the police from the very beginning. I'm sorry that this has happened because of a lapse in judgment. However, I humbly request that you please help me out of here post-haste. Sorry, no can do. What? We're hunting the kidnapper now, and I haven't got any hands to spare. As I said, my pack moves as one. You're the one who wanted to go it alone, so good luck to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh, and once we do catch the kidnapper, rest assured we'll come find you. Eventually. You. Rapscallion! What's wrong? Did you get cut off? No, my phone ran out of power. No way! It doesn't matter anyway. We should try to get out of here through our own means. Yeah, I have a name to live up to after all. If we put our heads together, we're sure to find a way out. Yeah! Right, so... What is this? Looks like the Bad Badger. And it's looking as bad as ever. Looks like a costume head to me. I guess the Bad Badger's costume is, at the very least, a two-piece, huh? The real question is, why is only the head sitting out here on the floor? The Bad Badger. Oh my. Bum ba bum. So we got that. We also have the photo rally sign. And paint. The Holding a Blue Badger photo rally. You didn't know? Plus, it's not just the Blue Badger, it's his whole family too. Oh, I see. If you manage to snap a shot of every member of the family, you get a really posh prize. Well, the one that knocked us out was, I'm assuming... I don't actually know what they're called. Well, there's a costume head sitting over there. Why not start with a picture of that? You can't do that. That's cheating. There's only one of each badger in the park, so you have to work for it. Speaking of badgers... There was one sitting against the wall in the haunted house. Seriously? But somehow, I don't think that one counts, Mr. Edgeworth. You have to take pictures of the costume ones walking around the park. So those are the rules of this game. How quaint. Oh, there we go, the photo rally. I actually want to check that. Yeah, the one that hit us was the third one. Does it actually tell you what they are? I'm assuming you got the blue badger, pink badger, bad badger, baby badger? It's the one that's got the really weird eyes. And it's also the most yellow of the bunch. That's the one that knocked us out. Hey, there's something inside the bottom right box. Oh, I think it's a pink badger costume. Pink badger? You don't keep up with what's going on in the world, do you? In that case, you'd better study up on the whole badger clan with this. Oh, it's Proto. Proto Badger. I thought it was like Kid Badger. So you got Proto Badger, Bad Badger, Blue Badger, Pink Badger. So the very first Badger... I don't know what that is. A vile criminal, something something. An ally of justice who keeps the peace. Note her unique pink bow. So what is this thing? Think of it as a Bible of all the things you'll ever need to know about the clan. Whatever, I suppose I can keep it as a reference guide or something. A vile criminal with a gun, I think is what it says. Yep, with a gun. Suppose this means that this is where they keep all the costumes. Certainly looks that way. It's like the Badger's family home. There are 8 boxes, but 7 of them are empty. Which means that 7 of the costumes are in use right now. But aren't these badgers the mascots of the police force? Well, I heard that the police had a hand in sponsoring this theme park. Probably because the Gatewater Group owes the police from all those cases they solved. They have all the power of the state and they use it to make a theme park. It's not just any theme park. They have a handcuff-shaped double-looping roller coaster. That's quite enough. I'm feeling woozy from just the thought of such a thing. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious nook and cranny. Okay. A suspicious nook and cranny. The fact that there's something in this one. Suppose this is a pink badger, but since it has the same design... Wait, doesn't it seem forced to call this one a female? You think so? I mean, just look at how long her eyelashes are. That's the only difference. And the fact that she's pink. Yes, and her lips are red. See? Lipstick. What, she has nothing to say about the giant pink ribbon? Or is that too obvious? Oh, the key. I didn't even see that until now. What have we here? Ah, it's a key! Why do I feel like a laser-like stare aimed right at me? Did you want to take a look? Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, I see. Yes, this is definitely a key. I'm sure it's a key to something. Are you sure? Are you serious? That something is what is relevant to my interest. So is that everything? I'll examine this again and see. I already checked this area earlier, but it never hurts to take another look. Right, so we've already found everything. If he hadn't, he would have said, like, I won't rest until I've examined every suspicious nook and cranny. This is the beam I was tied to. What's up? Oh! I was wondering if perhaps we could make it over to and out the window if we climbed this. Good thinking. And if it's climbing action you need, just leave it to me. Thanks, this little hook looks like it might make for a good foothold. Up you go, Kay, and good luck. Count on it. Oh my god, the great thief Yatagarasu spreads her mighty wings and takes to the skies. Here I go. Wait, how is her scarf, like, fluttering in the wind? As I thought, this beam was definitely not made for climbing. There's a hook on this beam, but it's not enough of a foothold to climb with, or climb out with. What do you mean, as I thought? I'm not your guinea pig, you know. Is there a way of, like, examining this? No, I did not want to do that. No, it's this, the top. What about the paint? I've not actually looked at these either. We got this. Man, why do they have to put the window so high up anyway? How is a thief supposed to make a daring escape? I suppose we could make our way out if we were able to climb on top of these lockers. That's pretty clever. You'd make a good thief yet, Mr. Edgeworth. So please don't ever place my name and the word thief in the same sentence again. Let's see, I wonder if I can jump and grab the top of the locker here. Oh my god, really? Man, why do they have to make such ginormous lockers anyway? Even if we wanted to use these lockers, we need some sort of foothold. So if we can get to the top when we then we escape, if only there were some footholds. Can I examine the paint? Maybe we can use this paint to help us escape. What exactly do you have in mind? Or we could paint help in really giant letters. And who, pray tell, would see these giant letters? We're inside a building. Okay, then how about we light the paint on fire and send out coloured smoke signals? Anyone who saw it would think some crazy arsonist was about and call the cops. Actually that may not be all that great for me, seeing as I'm a thief and all. Let's try to find something other than this paint to use, shall we? I wonder if I can talk to Kay. There is something else. The kidnapping. Do you know where the person who kidnapped me went? Well, after they locked you up in here, it sounded like they went into the next room and started talking to someone. I feel like I heard something as well, but it's all a haze in my mind. However, I do recall that the kidnapper was talking with someone. It was just a guess before, but I guess I really am dealing with two kidnappers here. After that, they left. It almost seemed as if they were done with you. I suppose that is the case, as my kidnappers seem like an afterthought to the $1 million. Well, if they went into the next room, let's see what we can find out through this lock. Oh, there we go. That just moved her. Oh, we can peer into the room the kidnappers were in from there. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious nook and cranny. Well, I see some chairs. Oh, right, that's the only thing I can actually look at. There's a door. There's a door on the opposite side that appears to be the same as this one. Which would mean I can probably assume that these two rooms are very similar in structure. I believe I may have just found our ticket out. Now, the other thing to examine is, I think, it's the ladder, I'm guessing. Oh, it's a beam. Oh, I thought it was examining the hatch. There's a beam in the next room identical to the one in this room. There's even a hook on it to hold a propped up floor panel in place. Which reminds me, did you find something useful, Mr. Edgeworth? Perhaps. I may have found a very handy hint to how we'll get out of here. Is that what I think it is? It looks like the kidnappers had an escape tunnel prepared just in case. That's awesome. They're like a bunch of great thieves themselves. No, they're not, because I highly doubt they made the tunnel themselves. The floor panel was removed and propped up against the beam in a very specific way. Ah! I think this building was originally built with a basement or underground area. Right, I think we're good. Oh crap. Still not used to the control scheme. Right, so the floor panel. So the panel is held in place by a hook, the entrance to an underground room perhaps. Yeah, there we go. Whoosh! This hook on this beam. You know I already tried. And there's no way I can jump from this hook to the window. Come on, even you have to admit when something's just not possible. I wasn't about to suggest that again. Rather that it's here for a different purpose. Really? Like what? As you saw in the adjacent room, it's clearly for keeping a floor panel propped up. Which means that there should be a panel in this room that we can open as well. Oh, I get it. We didn't notice its existence all this time because it was being hidden by this tarp. Alright then, let's fold this thing up and see what's underneath. As I suspected. Now this is what I call treasure. Or a treasure. So... okay, now I can just back out entirely. There we go, examine the hatch. Well, this must be another entrance to the secret hidden basement. I totally smell treasure. The scent I wish to smell is a sweet fragrance of freedom. And what are you waiting for? Hurry up and open the hatch. Alright. This thing is locked down tight. Oh crap, I didn't actually get to read that. Ah, fiddlesticks. Right. It's obviously the underground entrance and the tiny key. Yeah, I may be able to open something somewhere in this room with this key. We might be able to escape through here, but the door is locked. It seems that the costumes of the Badger family are kept in the isolation room. And there we go. Right, so boom, and a boom, and a boom. Whoosh. I believe you're up, Kay. Huh? Why me? Because we need to use the tiny key, the tiny key that you've taken quite a liking to. Oh, gotcha. Just leave it to me. I love the tense feeling of these moments when you're about to uncover something big. I believe the feeling of freedom would be much more satisfying right now. Right about now. Alright, I got the secret door open, and now... Wait! Oh dear. Are you alright, Kay? I'm fine. The ladder just slipped is all. Thank goodness she's alright. I about had a coronary. Or coronary. There's a lot of really large machinery down here. What about an exit? It's really dark and cramped down there, so I really doubt there's an exit. It just keeps popping up and down like a whack-a-mole. I can't believe that happened. You have only yourself to blame for leaping before you looked, you know. No way. I mean, how was I supposed to know that the ladder is removable? It looks as though it can be easily removed, but is it really safe to use? Well, I think we got our ticket out of here. Very nice. Underground ladder, and the lockers. Because it does say if we can get to the top, then we can escape. Boosh. I figured out how we will escape from this prison, Kay. Oh, so how are we gonna bust out? It seems that your reckless actions were of use, after all. Are you actually praising me? Moreover, thank you for giving me an idea regarding this ladder. The underground ladder? What about it? This ladder isn't just for those who wish to go down. Oh, I see. If we use this... Yes, I believe it's long enough to reach the top of those lockers. It doesn't need to reach the top. It would need to reach halfway and you could reach up to the top. Are you serious? They're pretty tall people. I would say. And the lockers aren't even that big. I mean, to be fair, with a running jump, you would be able to reach the top. I would say, yeah. Well then, what are we waiting for? Who knows? Boom, boom. Yeah, it doesn't even reach the top. Alright, now we can get out of here. Yes, we spent entirely too much time in here. Kidnappers who held me a hostage, and a mysterious Interpol agent. This case is only getting started, and I'll be the one to bring it to a resounding end. Whoa, what the hell? We've only been gone for like an hour. It's not been that long. The Wild Wild West area. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Wait, where do we come down from? Oh. Oh, that looks so goofy. It looks like it stopped raining for now. Yeah, thank goodness. You have no idea how hard it was raining earlier. Mr. Edgeworth. Gumshoe! I'm so glad to see you managed to escape, sir. I was so stressed that I thought my heart was going to give out. Detective Gumshoe, may I ask what in the world that is? Well, that's, Oh. Count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on. 98, 99. Shifu. All 99 members are here and accounted for, sir. Oh, bloody hell. Hey, another new character. Heh. What the heck do you think you're doing, counting my cubs off like that? Oh, damn. Every person is a valuable human being, you get me? And everyone has a name that their parents gave to them. No one is a 2 or a 3, everyone regardless of age or rank is number 1, got it? Oh my god. Shifu! Shifu! You are Agent Lang, I take it? You infidel, how dare you address our Shifu so rudely? Oh damn. Lang Zi says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels a disciplinary bite of an elder. So don't you ever forget to show the proper respect towards another person. So, Sheena? This isn't much, but please accept my card. Oh, thank you. Please accept mine in return. Y'all see that just now? That is the proper way for two people to show their respect. Keep that in mind and you'll get far in life, got it? Again. Ah, that's right. Francisca did warn me. Something about an elite Interpol agent from the Republic of Zhangfa. Apparently this man has the highest successful arrest rate in the organization. Agent Lang. Why exactly is an Interpol agent involved with this clearly domestic case? That's none of your business, Mr. Prosecutor. How is it not? I've heard a rumor or two about you. You've solved a murder that occurred during your flight home recently, right? Huh. But you sure took a while just to arrest one little flight attendant. How pathetic. How dare you say that about Mr. Edgeworth? You saying you could have solved it faster, pal? The comedic relief jumps to the aid of his master. How cliché. Look, what I'm getting at is that if I had been there, no one would have died. I would have solved the entire case and Agent Hicks would still be with us, here today. Agent Lang knew yesterday's victim, Agent Ackby Hicks. Hicks was like a brother to me, so now I'm out to take my revenge. Agent Hicks was investigating a smuggling ring with Francisca and a third person. This must be the man she was talking about. In that case, you should understand how I feel. As the kidnapper is someone the kidnapped is someone I know. So I ask that you please allow me to participate in the investigation. Not at first. This isn't your neatly trimmed courtroom of Eden, you know. You're out in the wilderness now, Mr. Prosecutor, and way out of your league. No hard feelings, but why don't you go back to your courtroom now, pretty boy? You dare to mock the court? I do. And I don't need the help of a filthy prosecutor. Sorry, but the truth doesn't need the likes of you to distort it today. Who uses the adjective filthy to describe a prosecutor? And why do I feel such intense loathing emanating from him? Damn. Alright man, good job on the perimeter around Gatewater Land. Now just find me the kidnapper and bring the punk to me. Dismissed. Sir. Oh my god. The sound effects are great. Now then, Mr. Prosecutor, you just sit tight here and don't cause any trouble, understand? Wait. Wow, alright. Mr. Edgeworth? It's been a while since I last met someone so disagreeable. Why of all places did he show up here, and completely out of the blue like that? Not like that. I suppose I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe to fill me in on that. Right, that's a hint. Talk to Gummy! Great job, Detective. Sir, for losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allowing my investigation to be hijacked. Sir. I look forward to your next month's salary assessment. Oh no! But the case isn't lost yet, sir. I'm gonna show you just how much of a man Dick Gumshoe can be. Shall I prepare the 21 gun salute now or later? Agent Lang. Detective, are you sure it was the precinct you called for backup? Of course, sir. I think I would know the number of my own precinct like the back of my hand. Then why did an Interpol agent show up instead with an army of his own agents? That I have no idea. About 5 minutes after I made the call, that wolfman showed up out of nowhere, sir. Agent Lang definitely has an agenda. So the question is, what is he after? What's our next step, Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering if I may ask about one thing, sir. Yes, what is it? Who is that? The girl over there, I mean? I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday. What? Funny, I don't recall making you my assistant, Kay. Yeah, I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Me, it's been like that since forever. Sorry, but I just stole your supporting role. How can you say something so serious with that giant grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, we've got a thief on our hands, sir. She stole my role, sir. I'm taking her in. Getting her convicted and making sure she serves out her sentence. Oh, come on, it'll be fun. Like musical chairs. You'd better stay fast on your feet. No way. I won't. I will not lose the spotlight to you, little girl. Damn. He got real angry about that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Man, I can't calmly do anything. Wait, can't do any stealing at all with that detective around. Suppose it's not easy when there's this many members of law enforcement in the vicinity. It's alright. It's not like I'm in a hurry to steal just any old thing. Which is it? Do you plan to steal something or not? Quite the mystery, this one. Maybe I should talk with her a bit more. I like Kay. She's a really interesting character. So what are you going to do about your investigation into the kidnapping? Good question. Since Agent Lang holds the authority to investigate this case now, this makes things a bit more complicated. Oh, come on, you can't let that stop you. I'll even lend you a hand, so let's go. But you're a self-purported great thief, are you not? I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation. You don't like to listen, do you? I'm not just any ordinary thief, I'm the Yatagarasu. And as I said earlier, the Yatagarasu is after one and only one thing. One and only one? What is it, or what is this one and only one thing you're after? The Yatagarasu is only interested in one thing. And that is the truth. I see. It was 7 years ago. There was a vigilante who threw the business world into a panic. Labelled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appeared and vanished at will. Though we still don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. Didn't he, like, expose their corrupt dealings or something? Oh yeah, I can't believe it. I actually came out with corrupt dealings. The Yatagarasu like to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Once a target was chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement was sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found was sent out to the mass media, along with a card with the mark of a three-legged raven. Looking back, I suppose you could call what the Yatagarasu was stealing the truth. Could this child really be the successor to the original Yatagarasu? But that can't be, can it? Lance! Lance! Where are you, son? What? Oh, it's Ernest. Amano.